Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, as always, just choose pile 1, 2, or 3. Whichever one you choose, whichever one you're resonating to, that will be your reading for the week. Okay, so let's just jump straight in. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, so we're talking about lessons, life lessons, learning. Okay, so this is a time of growth. This is a time of, look, growth isn't always easy. A lot of times we grow through pain and bad things happening, but I feel like I'm not picking up bad things around you that you're about to go through. I feel like that this is more stuff that you've gone through, and this is the learning. Okay, I've gone through that. Now I need to sit and process and work out what that means, why that happened, how I can avoid that in the future. And that's the mindset that you need to be in at the moment. That's the mindset that I see you in at the moment. So just going to turn my phone on silent. Okay, so yes. Now the important thing here is to learn from the past, to learn why things went sideways or how you could avoid it so that you can avoid that in the future. Because if you don't learn now, process and put into effect what you have learned, then you're going to just repeat the same mistakes, the same situation, regardless of whether it be relationship or work or whatever the situation is. There's learning there that you need to put into effect so that you don't repeat it in the future. Okay, now the first card out is the Spiritual Path card. So this is great because this is literally, look at this, you've got 2 cards that are pathways to happiness and success and all that great stuff. So if you have been through something really trying and whatever recently, this is kind of saying if you put all that learning into place, you're on the right path. Sometimes we need to go through crap. It's that saying, let's use that saying about relationships. Sometimes you need to go through the bad relationships to work out, to recognize the good relationships, or you need to go through the bad people to work out the good people. It's that sort of a situation right now. I think that you've got enough learning and enough wisdom behind you to be able to move forward in your life and not make the same mistakes again. Okay, this is a Spiritual Path card saying that you're headed in the right direction, you're on the right path. It's, you know, everything's going according to plan. It might not be your plan, but it's going according to plan. You are headed towards success, love, and happiness. Okay. Geez, this is really positive. The next card over is the balance card, mind, body, and spirit. So this is saying that there is balance coming for you. It's kind of like you may have been trying to find your feet. This is saying that you are going to find your feet. Things are going to level out and stabilize in a good way. Yeah, I feel like that you're going to process and let go a lot of hurt and baggage from the past. But you are going to be in a better mindset to move forward and to achieve what you want to achieve, okay? The last card is the Illusion card, okay? Now, I want to say to you that you may not be feeling everything that I'm saying right now. You may be actually being like, God, this guy is so far off track, it's not even funny. What this Illusion card is saying is how you're feeling and what you're seeing in the negative is actually an illusion. Like, you might have just come out of a bad relationship, for instance, and you've learned, okay, well, I'm going to stay away from narcissists and people that set off red flags. But at the same time, you might be like, well, I'm always going to be alone, and I'm not going to meet somebody, blah, blah, blah. That's the illusion. That's you deceiving yourself. That's not the way it is, and that's not the way it's going to be. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of learning there and processing, and setting yourself on the right path for the future. This is your spiritual path. It's going to be all fine. And again, there is balance coming. You're going to be feeling better, more well-rounded. And yeah, just don't get into a negative headspace because it's an illusion. It's that there's so much happiness and joy coming for you. Okay. Alright guys, I really hope that helped. If you want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I'll be live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Also, don't forget to check out my personal friends, the Mystic Mums. Some of their videos, they're paranormal clearing specialists. They're on TikTok. Some of their videos are just incredible. Also, for the people that are subscribed on TikTok, as you are already aware, if I happen to miss a live, I've been going through and contacting each of my subscribers and still giving them a free answer to one of their questions or 3 cards. I will continue doing that if I'm not live, but if you do subscribe to me on TikTok, it just means that every time I'm live, you get a free question without having to pay because you're already subscribed, or 3 cards, your choice. If I'm not live on a Sunday night, then I message all my subscribers to follow that up so you don't miss out. So that's another option that's up there for you guys. Other than that, I hope you have a great week, and until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, then this is for you. Okay, don't freak out. This is actually the best card you can get in my deck of cards. It is upside down. It doesn't have a negative side. What this card is saying is that you may be going through something at the moment. You may be doing it hard, but there is a blessing coming for you, and it's just around the corner. Something really good, something's going to work out perfectly for you. This blessing could be meeting the person of your dreams, it could be having the perfect job, it could be winning the lotto. Whatever this blessing is, it's something beautiful, and it's coming, and it's just around the corner. Okay, so you need to hold on to that. Now, this card, why this is around the corner, like I said to you, you may be going through stuff at the moment. There's still hard work that needs to be done. This card is the guy that just goes with the flow. It's upside down. It's meaning you can't just sit back and relax at the moment. You still have to keep working, coming up with plans, put plans into place, strategies, whether it be a budget or a timetable or you know, one of those vision boards where you put down everything that you want to achieve in life to really motivate you. But you still need to be pushing yourself. You need to have this plan to move forward. Okay, plan of attack. You can't just sit there and just go with the flow at the moment. And by doing all of this, you're going to receive that blessing that's around the corner. Now, this is good. This is a conflict card upside down. So I want to say, there is no big bad fight coming for you. There's not going to be a big conflict that you decide to change jobs and your current job, you know, you end up in a big battle and you're worried that they're going to sabotage your next job. There's nothing like that, okay? But this is also saying to me that there's an end of conflict within yourself, okay? There's an end of this struggle where you're fighting yourself on the inside. And it's related to this card. It is kind of like if you come up with, let's say that your finances are going stupid. All of our finances are stupid. You put into effect a budget and you really track where your money is going, every cent, and budget and stick to that. There's going to be that end of conflict where we're like, oh my God, you know, I'm stressing about money. I shouldn't have bought this, or I shouldn't have spent that. I should have done this. I should have done that. Conflict and turmoil that you're going through with a budget, you're going to be able to avoid that. Okay. Now I'm using this as a metaphor because with a budget, yes, obviously you're supposed to stick 100% to it, but even giving yourself an idea of where your money is going and your upcoming expenses versus your upcoming income, you know, just having an idea of that helps relieve a lot of that internal conflict that you have within yourself. Okay. Now, again, this is a metaphor. This could be like, okay, working out a plan of attack on how to relocate from Sydney to Melbourne, you know, whatever it might be. There is a plan of attack, and by doing that, even having it down in front of you is going to help get rid of a lot of that conflict and a lot of what the hell am I doing right now. And that's what I feel like that this conflict card is saying. Again, this is the danger and authority. This is the worst card you can get in my deck of cards. Sorry guys, just had a bit of a brownout there and I lost electricity, so back to it. So this last card is the worst card you can get in my deck of cards. It's the authority, it's danger, it's warning, it's all that. It's upside down. It's saying that you are going to avoid danger. You are going to avoid bad outcomes. You're going to avoid being poverty stricken and out on the street. You're going to avoid being homeless and jobless and all of that by coming up with this plan of attack, regardless of whatever it is that you're going for, okay? So this authority and danger card, it's saying, look, if you work all of this out, you're going to get rid of this conflict. You're going to be feeling a lot more positive, and you're going to achieve what you want without any dangers going on, okay? Guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I will be live every Sunday night on TikTok. Now, for the subscribers that subscribe to me on TikTok, as you know, when I go live, you guys get that free question. I answer your question or give you 3 cards without having to send any gifts. When I'm not live on a Sunday night, as you guys know, I've been following you up and making sure that I still give you that question, even though it's off screen, through messages, or the 3 card spread. So I do want to say to people, if you are thinking about subscribing, if I don't happen to go live, then I will follow up with you the following day to make sure you get that answer to a question, or the 3 cards, okay? So that's the whole thing. If you do subscribe, you get, when I'm live, you can ask me a question, I'll give you an answer, or I'll give you 3 cards, whatever you decide, every time I go live. So I'm going to leave that there. Don't forget to check out my personal friends, Mystic Mums, on TikTok. They are paranormal clearing specialists, and they've got some amazing footage and videos up there. So make sure you go like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Billy, I gave you a treat so you would stop scratching. And until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, then this is your reading. Okay, so this is a card of ending, okay? This is something coming to an end, but I feel like it's an ending that is needed, it is necessary, and it's a good ending, okay? So not all endings are bad. Now, look, this card can come up when we're talking about death as well. However, I'm never going to touch that on a live, on a video, in a general video or on live, because that A, is very personal, and B, it's way, you know, I'm not going to freak this out with a whole bunch of people that there may be death around you. What I'm getting here, though, like I said, is a good ending. So this could be like something, I feel like it's something that's run its course, and it's kind of a mutual agreed ending. So this could be like, you've been dating somebody for, you know, a couple of months, and it's been nice, but it's kind of run its course, and you both agreed to go your separate ways. So there is an ending there, and it's a good thing, because you've learnt from, we'll use that as a metaphor, you've learnt from that short relationship, you know, that, okay, well, this is really great, and I love this about that person, but I didn't like this. So now with the next person, I'm going to go looking and go, well, I know what I liked, but I'm also looking for this that was missing out of my last relationship. You know, it's that sort of a scenario. Now, with this ending, I'm not saying that it's an ending to do with something that is short-term. This could be something that's gone on your entire life. Hypothetically, this could be the giving up an addiction. You've smoked cigarettes your entire life, and now it's just done. You're just at that point where it's like, I've wanted to quit for so long, I need to, I'm going to. So there is an ending there, okay? And this is what I'm saying, the ending is in a positive way, because I'm very drawn to the white feather, which symbolizes the angels watching over you. And the book on this card is open, ready for you to write the next chapter, okay? So if it is the ending of a relationship, then you get to write the next about the next relationship. Dear diary, I just met someone. This could be, you know, a card. This comes up a lot when we're talking about retirement. You know, it's a good ending if you retire and you start the next chapter of your life, okay? So it's that sort of a scenario that's going on that I'm being drawn to for you guys. Now, look, see, look, I'm not surprised by this. This heartbreak and sadness, it's not as bad as, like, that. It is kind of like, let's go with the retirement. Yeah, that's a really great thing, and people strive for that and want that so badly. But there's still a little bit of sadness, especially with the separation, because you can see the two halves. So, you know, if you've been going to the same place for, like, 20 years, even though you're retired, there's still going to be a part of you that is kind of like, but I'm used to doing that, and even though I didn't fully enjoy it, you know, I've been doing it for so long that, you know, there is a little bit of sadness. There is a little bit of, I'm getting drawn not so much to the sadness or the heartbreak. I'm getting drawn to the jaggedness. So it can be a little bit of a jarring or shocking when when something does come to an end. We have to readjust. And that's what I'm getting here. Excuse me. So it's not so much sadness like you're going to cry yourself to sleep in the pillow and your heart's broken and how am I ever going to recover. It's just kind of a bittersweet scenario. Like, it's a little bit sad that this is happening. It's the same as, I'm sure you've had, you know, co-workers that you've absolutely loved, your best friends that have gone on to other jobs, or you've gone on to other jobs. It's bittersweet because you miss them, but you're onto something bigger and better, and that's the whole scenario. Okay. Now this is great. This is the card of protection. It being upside down reinforces what I was saying, that this isn't so bad. This isn't, you're going to cry yourself to sleep. This protection card is saying you don't need to protect yourself. You need to actually open yourself up at this time. There is a change coming. So open yourself up. An ending means that something new is beginning. So you need to be open to that. You can't hide away and just, you know, shield yourself. There's no need to protect yourself. Embrace the change. Embrace what this ending means. Because when there's an ending, there's also a beginning. Like, that's just life. That's not just spiritual. That's scientific as well. Nothing truly ends. Everything just transforms into something else. So one ending is always a beginning. That's the cycle of life. So this is, embrace it. If it is retirement, embrace that. Go and do the things that you've always wanted to do. And, you know, if you don't want to, if you wake up and you're like sitting here, I've got nothing to do, I don't want to be in the house, get up and go for a drive or a walk, or reach out and contact somebody, or, you know, just do something new. This is kind of like, get out there, meet new people, try new things. Because, you know, even it could be as simple as, I've never had sushi before. So you decide to go and go, well, I don't think I'm going to like this, but I'm going to try it because, you know, it's something new and, you know, you might end up liking it. I personally don't. Yep, sushi's not my thing, but, you know, each to their own. It's very, very popular with most people. Okay, so the last card here is the overseas travel card. Now, this is movement. This is change. Again, an ending. This is change going from here. This is the ending. You're no longer there. You're going to be over here from now on. So this is saying that there is a lot of movement for you. It might not be physical movement like you know, this can symbolize trips, holidays overseas, visiting, you know, going traveling and all of that great stuff. But right now what I'm being drawn to is that you are going to be in a far better situation than you have been, or that you are at the moment, with this new beginning. And it's going to be one of the best things that happens to you, okay? So again, I've been really relying on the metaphor of retirement, but this could actually be changing jobs, and it ends up being the best thing ever. I've been telling my dear brother for years that the job he's in was perfect for him at a time. It's now no longer. He needs to be doing blah, blah, blah. And I see him doing blah, 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 but he's just dragging his feet because nobody likes change. But I can see how much success and happiness he's going to have in this, but each to their own. Like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And although my brother does believe everything, like he's seen firsthand what I can do, and, you know, he believes me, but he still needs to do it in his own time. You can't push people to do what you want them to do. The more you push some people, the more they push back. And I've always suggested this to my brother, and he will come around when he comes around. But that's what I'm saying. This ending, don't fight it, embrace it, go with it. Yes, there's going to be a little bit of sadness, but there's so much joy and adventure and great things to come moving forward. Alright guys, I really hope that helped. If you want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I will be live every Sunday night on TikTok at 7 PM. I just want to say I have set up subscribing to my TikTok channel so that every time I'm live you get a free question or 3 cards pulled out for you instead of gifting, which is what I normally do, because I'm normally live just to give free general card pulls for people. But I do have that option up there that if you want to ask a question or get 3 cards, then you can send a gift. If you actually subscribe to TikTok, you get that without having to send a gift. Why I'm saying this is my subscribers already know that even if I'm not live on a Sunday night, I normally follow up the following day and say, do you have a question or would you like 3 cards? I still am committed to making sure that happens. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. And please don't forget to go and check out Mystic Mums on TikTok. They are personal friends of mine. They are paranormal clearing specialists. And some of the videos up there are just like, some of the things that they capture are just wow. So go check them out, please. And don't forget to follow them because they put up videos like I do every week. They put up a couple of videos a week. So yeah, go check them out. And until next week, guys, blessed be.